I'm back for day 3. Day 3 is going to be underway shortly. However, I'm gonna make a quick potty trip. I just came back from, or not back, I came from a coffee date. I love a good coffee date. And I have my list, so I'll go through it with you. When I get back, we'll see what actually happens because the carpet cleaner people are here. So that's good news, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll be right back. The first thing I'm gonna do is get these books out of my cart because my list is underneath them. So first, I'm gonna put the books in the book bins. That is finished. Now I'm going to grab my list. Okay, so first things first, I have to send some things to the copy center. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to try to figure out my email. I upgraded phones and since then have not been able to get my email. So cool for me. Anyway, did not make my book tub labels, but that's on my list of things to do for today to add them. Would have been great to make them first. So can't do that. I'm gonna replace my broken supply tubs. I'm gonna find the Super Improver board, put it up. I'm going to put up my film strip border, but I'm gonna wait on that because if they come in to carpet clean in here while I'm here, I can scoot out to the hall to do that. So I'm gonna leave that till last. I'm gonna put up my alphabet. I am going to replace the things on the back counter that were there. I'm going to put that shelf back together. Also my supply shelf, hang up my B, my letter, on my cabinet, check out some containers that I bought to see if they will fit computers. I bought them to see if I could put like 3 or 4 computers in them per table. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I'm gonna try. Hang the acrylic shelves. Not sure I'm gonna do that today. We'll see. And then I have to measure the door for an art project that I'm gonna make. That will be this weekend. Anyway, I'm gonna get started on those things. That was on my plant. That's weird. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and go send those things to the copy center before I forget. Okay, so I just got stuff sent to the copy center. I did that shelf as far as I can right now, and the sink area as far as I can right now. So that's 3 things off my to-do list. Feeling kind of fancy. For my next trick, I think I will do my supply tubs. was pretty quick. I have one extra tub of crayons I need to make a label for, and a lot of these things may not come back. We'll see. I'm just, you know, gonna kind of play it by ear depending on what kind of group I have. I will put out cards and envelopes and pens and those things. If they can't handle it, then I will not. So those will stay empty until I know the kids. Anyway, let's see. Did that. Now it looks like I have my alphabet to put up. I have my super improver board to put up. Hang up my letter B. Wow, I'm doing good. I might just kind of get some more stuff out of the cabinet there and put it kind of in the room where it goes. One thing done up on the board. I love it. I saw something shiny called ping pong balls, so now I'm going to sit and make sure I have all the numbers 1 through 30. Should I go backwards? Because I see number 30. Nope, going in order. I see 1 and 2. How did I make it through the year with all my marbles? I didn't. These are ping pong balls, but they're all there, 1 through 30. That is so impressive. Okay, check that off my list of things to do next week. What do we think about this kind of cool shiny thing? I just have to fix this little corner. I'm just going to take black Sharpie and color that in. But what do we think of this here? I kind of like it. Oops. I think I like that. We'll see. I'm gonna try command hooks. I got a whole package of these for like $15, and there's 27 pairs. I got these at Sam's Club. Great investment, because these things are not cheap when you buy them little packs. Didn't really think that through, but if it doesn't come crashing down, we're good. One more. It's going to be on fabric, so we'll see. I'm going to add one more at the top. I can always go back and get more. Pretty sturdy. Today's number is 0. 0 Sharpies, but I do have this. I don't know where it came from, but it's in my drawer. Perfect. I am now just going to put things up as I find them on this table. I have some in the basket, but I can't take, it's frustrating, I can't take anything out and put it down. Well, I could, but I'd have to grab it right back up if my door opens and the carpet cleaners are here. So I'm just gonna kind of fling stuff up on the board in the general direction of where I want it, the general vicinity. Actually, we know that's not true. I will not fling. I will put it exactly where I think it should be. And then I might have to move it, but that's fine. These I brought in with me. These are all the cute little lunch things that I made. I still have to magnetize them. Why didn't I do that? I don't know. And then I also have these I did magnetize. These are my new movie themed rules for whole brain teaching. And my stars, they're all cut out. They're all laminated, magnetized. I'm ready. So that is what it is going to look like. I'll still have my on vacation thing down there. I think what I'll do instead of putting the stars all around it though is just have a little container, a little magnetic container that I can just put everybody else's stars in, because that's a lot of stars. Also, another thing that I'm going to do this year is just have one person per job, and then I'm going to let them pick a buddy if they need help. Like, for example, technician might need help. Lunch carrier, usually there was 3 of them, and sometimes that was, they would go because it's fun to have a buddy, but also the container was kind of heavy. So I'm just gonna let them pick a friend, and we'll see how that goes. But it makes the board less congested, and that makes me happy. I moved a little bit of stuff out of the way so I can get back in there, and I'm gonna put up my pocket chart for super improvers. That doesn't look too bad. I think it's okay. Like that is about right. Should I be looking at pictures and videos from last year? Yes, I should. But am I? No, I'm not. I do think that's pretty close to what it was though. So note to self, I need a little container for right there. I know I have some around here somewhere, maybe even back in the container. That's fun. We'll see, but I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna put my shelves up here and get the date set up, and maybe even our schedule. I found these. I'm gonna have to figure out again the order, but I think that won't be too hard. That is right, but if not, no big deal. It's a matter of just flip-flopping them. I know at least turtle, kangaroo, and penguin are in the right order. For sure, I think. This is actually more than it looks because the bottom is empty, so I have that many, and I have some more at home, and hopefully, since they're on our supply list, I'll get even more. Time to go hang the bee. looks up in that crate up there, I think. This is how you know you're a teacher. If you find an already open bag of veggie straws in the pod from last year, you just open them and start eating, because you know the kids didn't touch them. You touched them. I'm starving. Well, if that didn't suck my will to live, that was hard. It was hard on the knees. Anyway, only time will tell, I guess. See what I did there? I didn't even mean to. Time will tell if my clock is working. Okay, I need to go home soon. I'm gonna do a couple more things, but I got my clock battery changed, maybe forever this year. I reattached my awning. It was kind of sagging a little bit, so I fixed that. I'm gonna fix this over here, my coffee. Make my finger work. Make it work. That thing, the coffee thing. I'm gonna fix that, and then we'll see. I'm gonna look at my list again. I know shelves is on there, but I don't really want to do that today, so we'll see. Finally, something was easy. I think it's time to do my alphabet. I printed these out at a little bit of a different size, so I'm hoping it works. It will work. It's just a matter of how will it look? I think it'll be fine. And if it's not, it will still be fine. That's where I'm at right now. I am realizing that last year's were much brighter, and I know why. When I printed these, it's still on the HP photo paper, but I didn't change the setting, and I just let it print through as if it was paper. So am I gonna regret that? Maybe, I don't know. I think if you don't have anything to compare it to though, if nothing else is up there, you might not really notice. We'll see, we'll see. Because these are smaller, I'm just wondering if it's gonna end way funny. We'll see, but I have ideas. I'm gonna put a film reel or two on the ends when those come. They're supposed to be here. They're wooden, just little lightweight wooden film reels. And I have some ribbon that I showed you with actual film. Well, it's ribbon that looks like film. So I'm gonna paint them black because they're just unfinished wood. And then that was what I was gonna put like at the beginning and end. So I feel like I can maybe finagle it if it's close. We'll see. I don't wanna do this again. I really don't. We'll see. Remember last year when I put the new ones I printed up over the old tiny ones I printed? Found them.
Yeah.
Time to stand back and look. So if I keep going, which I am, I will probably end like where the X is, which is not ideal. But honestly, I'll just put something cute there. I don't want to take it all down, and I just don't. Maybe we could start the alphabet with B and end with A. Anybody ever thought of that? No? So I'm gonna keep going. was going to try to save these, and then I got a little cranky about halfway down and just started ripping them. So, you know what? Bummer for me. If we ever have a game theme again, I'm just gonna have to reprint them and be sad. But, wow. That's really off, but I'm gonna see what I can do to fix it. As much as I'd like to think that that is not going to bother me, it's going to bother me. So, I'm going to move them. And I'm very sad, but I think in the long run I'll be happier. Time. That took about 10 to 15 minutes. That's not that bad, and it does look better. And I am going to be able to live with it much better now. So I'm thinking I might put up some of those little metal decor things I got up there. We'll see. I'm going to think on that though. I'll play around with it, but I'm not going to commit to anything just yet. I think I'm getting close to time to go home. Also, my clock doesn't work, so that's great news. I'm getting a little cranky, a little punchy here. I hung up 2 acrylic shelves. Two. And they're not exact, but they're close. I can't. I even had a level. I had one job. That's not true. I have all the jobs. But anyway, I did it with command strips because our maintenance lead is not here today. And my husband scared me a little bit because there's electric in the wall, you know, on account of electricity. And we need that to plug things in. And I didn't feel like getting electrocuted. I am no electrician. I know how to turn on a light. I know how to turn off a light. On and on. See, I don't even know how to do that. Anyway, so I just did this. So we'll see. That was my original plan, was command hooks, but I have screws, but I don't know. Anyway, the electricity, and he said, depending on how far in the screw goes, you might, I don't want to die. I'm not here to do that. So we'll see. I'm gonna let them sit overnight, and then tomorrow when I get here, if I come tomorrow or Monday, well, what day is tomorrow? Thursday. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up coming in just to assuage my own crazy. But I didn't have to move the mirror. I think I'm just gonna put like 4, like 8 total, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll see. I don't even know. If they get mishandled and they come off the wall, I'm gonna be real crabby, but then I could do the screws. Then I could also just not even use them at all, and there's $25 that I wasted, but I don't know. I'm just rambling now, so I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wrap up a couple things, put things in my rolly cart, and roll on out of here. I may try to put up a couple strips of film. If I do, I'll probably just show you after the fact, because I'm not really sure. I have about an hour that I could stay until 4. I don't know. I'm just not sure what I want to do. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Oh my gosh. I think this might be one of my very favorite bulletin boards ever. It's not nearly done, but it's getting there and it looks so good. I'm talking really quietly because there's a cleaning crew here and I don't want to be disruptive and have them think I'm crazy, which, you know. Anyway, now keep in mind it's not finished, but drum roll please. Oh, it's so good. You can see the lights up on the top. They do shine out, but I might have to think of another idea for under there. I don't know. Oh, you know what though? I ordered the little sparkly things like I was telling you the last video. They are gold, so they'll come down like the stars are gold, and the stars that will have their names are also gold, and I just thought that would look kind of more like light, so we'll see. what do you think? I think I absolutely love it, minus the chair. And then these guys are just tacked up to see if they would even stay. I'm gonna come out and cut around the plastic and make it look better, but I'm loving it so far. I love it so much. In the little, up there, I don't know, I might do something bigger, maybe a star and a little film reel. Over here, I'm gonna put a film reel, one down there, one there, one there, possibly one there. But what do you think? I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. Super happy to continue this. The parts will not be in the reels. I think I already told you this until, you know what though? I do have another plan. I might use those in my classroom and I bought cardboard cake layer tier holding circles in 2 different sizes. I could use those, just paint them black and leave the middle parts white. I don't know, we'll see. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna leave for the day. It is getting close to 4, so this is the end of classroom setup day 3. Not really day 3 because I've spent a lot of days at home getting ready, but in class setup. Monday, we came in and just kind of went, Tuesday was yesterday, and I did quite a bit. I cleaned. And today, Wednesday, I got a lot of stuff done, so I'm feeling pretty good.